Good morning, everyone, and a very good morning, everyone, and welcome to the day 21 of our 28 days gratitude practice. We have successfully completed 20 days. Okay, it's a very wonderful journey. Yes or no? Type if it is wonderful. Type it's a wonderful journey in the chat box. So all these 20 days, we learned many things. And we healed ourselves a lot, and we healed our family members a lot. We let go of all our negative thinking, not all, but maybe some negative thought thinking and negative beliefs, negative emotions. We already let go of all these self-love and gratitude practices. Yes, it's a wonderful journey. And now today's topic is day 21, and today's is magnificent outcomes. How we can get magnificent outcomes, not just outcomes, but magnificent outcomes. Okay, that's what today you're gonna learn. You say grace before meals, all right, but I say grace before the concert or the opera, and the grace before the play or pantomime, and the grace before I open a book, grace before sketching, painting, swimming, fencing, boxing, walking, playing, dancing, and grace before I dip the pen in the ink. We all want good outcomes to everything we do. In giving thanks before he performed an action, a writer, Gilbert Kestrel, used the magic of gratitude to guarantee the outcome he wanted. Now, this giving gratitude before we start anything, it's a wonderful way of getting a magnificent outcomes, not just outcome, not just result, magnificent results. Okay, type I want magnificent results or magnificent outcome if you want it. Not just outcome, it's a magnificent outcome. That's what the magic can do, magic of gratitude. The more we give gratitude before we perform anything, before you write a book, before you write anything, before you perform an act, so before you take any action, so give gratitude, then take action, then that's going to be wonderful. And we have already been doing it through segment intending process, which is suggested by Abraham Hicks, and we are already doing that. Okay, thank you. That my journey is going to be very peaceful, joyful from my home place to workplace. So that even that also, that is giving intention, and this is like giving gratitude for the intention. Okay, this is more powerful. Giving intention is also powerful, but even now, if you add gratitude to that intention, it is even more powerful. That's what today we're going to learn. But first, we must know how to give the intention also, and we're going to learn. If not, if you don't know, we're going to learn. You will have a hard times when you thought to yourself, I hope this goes well, I hope this turns out okay, or I'm going to need a lot of luck. All these thoughts are hoping for good outcome to your situation, but life does not happen by chance or because of a stroke of luck. The laws of the universe operate mathematically to the finest possible degree. That is something you can count on. A pilot does not hope that laws of physics will keep working during his flight, because he knows the law of physics will never fail. You don't go into your day, hope that law of gravity will keep you on the ground. So you don't float off into space. You know there is no chance at play, and gravity's law will never fail. If you want magnificent outcomes to everything you do, then you have to use the law that governs outcomes, that is law of attraction. That means you have to use your thoughts and feelings to attract magnificent outcomes to you, and being grateful for magnificent outcomes is one of the simplest ways to do it. We are already doing through that intention process. My journey is going to be very easy and peaceful from my home place to workplace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's done, it's done, it's done. Like we are already doing, right? Same. It's nothing but a similar to that. The magnificent outcomes practice is being grateful before you do something you want to go well. Like that's what exactly. It's nothing but the intention process, segment intention. Like we are already doing it, and those who do not know, now it's time to learn the segment intending process. It's nothing but before you start any perform any activity, you have to give the gratitude as if it is going well, as if it you want to go well. Okay, and yeah, she has given many examples also. By this you'll understand. Okay, the magnificent outcome practice is being grateful before you do something you want to go well. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to the work meeting, job interview or exam, or the magnificent outcome to the sports game, phone call, catch up with a friend, seeing your mother-in-law. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to your exercise routine, your pet's vet appointment, your medical or dental checkup. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome when electrician, plumber, or any trade person is addressing a problem in your home, the magnificent outcome to your family outing, conversation with your child about their behavior, or a heart-to-heart with your partner. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to purchase you will be making, such as a birthday gift, engagement ring, wedding dress, or the magnificent outcome to choosing a new cell phone, new carpet, drapes, or renovation company. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome for a reservation at a restaurant, or a great seats for a concert, the magnificent outcome to your daily mail, your daily emails, your tax refund for the year. If it helps you to believe in the magical power of gratitude to create magnificent outcomes, you can wave your fingers through air and imagine you're sprinkling the magic dust over the event you want to turn out magnificently well. Another time to use gratitude for magnificent outcomes is when something unexpected happens during your day. When something unexpected happens, very often we can jump into conclusions immediately. We think there is something wrong. For example, you arrive at work, are told that the boss wants to see you right away. The problem with jumping to conclusions and thinking there is something wrong is the law of attraction says that what you think and feel is what you attract. If you think and feel that, okay, boss is going to scold me or abuse me, that's what you get it. So instead of jumping to conclusions and thinking you might be in trouble, take the opportunity to make the magic happen by being grateful for a magnificent outcome. Let's say this example, let's take the same example. Like maybe the moment you entered your office, like somebody called your colleague called you, and okay, the boss is calling you right away. You want you want him to meet you right away. Then you might be like you're afraid. Oh, like why is calling me, or why she is calling me? Then instead of thinking like something negative is going to happen, this wave your magic hand. Okay, out of this conversation, something beautiful is going to come. Okay, this conversation is going to be very beautiful or very fruitful. Like maybe he's going to appreciate me, or maybe he's going to give the bonus. So how does this feel? How the first statement feels, how the second statement feels? Do you feel the difference? First statement, you are so afraid, you are fearful. What is going to happen? Or like you might be in trouble, or maybe he's going to abuse you. The second one is, okay, he's going to appreciate me. Like something beautiful is going to happen out of this conversation. Okay, he's going to give me some bonus or maybe increment, some good news out of this conversation. I'm going to hear some good news. How does this feel? So that's the importance of this gratitude or this magnificent outcomes. It's nothing but giving intention process. Okay, tell us, okay, out of this conversation, something is beautiful is going to turn up. Thank you. Like I'm going to hear good news from this conversation. Thank you. It's done. Just move your hands. Like you are a magic. And your hands is like a magic dust. Just sprinkle this magic dust wherever you go. And think that, okay, visualize, create a mental movie in your mind that, okay, everything is going well. Thank you. It's done. Then it's going to be done. I do it every single day. I do it before I start any activity. I do it without miss. So that's how powerful it is. It creates really magic. You believe it. So it's going to create magics and miracles in your life if you use it every single day for every single task. Initially, you may forget, like maybe for out of 10, you may give it for 1 or 2 items, but still that's a good progress, right? And as you practice it, then it becomes a habit for you. Then it is going to be very, very easy way. You can give the intention, you can give gratitude for your magnificent outcomes for all the things without miss. Once it becomes a habit, and to make it a habit, we have to do it every single day, multiple times in a day, we have to do it. Yes. So instead of jumping to conclusion, thinking you might be in trouble, take the opportunity to make the magic happen by being grateful for magnificent outcome. If you miss your bus or train on your way to work, or you miss a flight, or unexpectedly delayed, instead of thinking this is bad, be grateful for magnificent outcome, so that you put the magic into motion to receive a magnificent outcome. Don't jump into conclusion. Okay, something negative is going to happen. If you miss a train or a bus or a flight, nothing is going to happen. Nothing serious is going to happen. you're going to catch another flight, you're going to catch another bus or train. Nothing serious is going. Probably will be 1 hour delay or 1 day delay, but nothing serious is going on. So just relax and enjoy. Nothing serious is going on. Okay. Nothing big deal will happen if you miss a train or a bus or even a flight also. Not saying intentionally miss it, but if you miss it unknowingly, unconsciously, that's all right. Don't get tension. Don't get stressed. Why is this happening? Something negative is going to happen. Okay, today's my energy is not good. Or, okay, something negative is going to happen. I have to be careful. The moment you say something careful, then definitely what you're thinking and feeling, you're going to attract it. You're going to attract more negative things into your life. Don't do that way. Just relax. Even if you miss. Even if you go to late to your workplace, it's okay. Sometimes we all do it and it's okay. Unless until if you're not doing intentionally. And if you are doing intentionally, then that's not suggestible. If it's by mistake, if you are late to work, that's okay. By mistake, you miss the flight, bus or train, that's completely all right. Tell yourself it's okay. If you miss your bus or train or instead of thinking is bad, be grateful for that magnificent outcome so that you put the magic into motion to receive a magnificent outcome. If you are a parent and you are asked to attend an unexpected meeting at school about your child, instead of thinking there is a problem, be grateful for the magnificent outcome. Maybe they're going to appreciate, maybe they're going to show a progress card that he got good marks. If you receive an unexpected phone call, email or letter to the flashes into your mind, I wonder what's wrong. Immediately be grateful for the magnificent outcome before you pick up the call or open the email or letter. Most of the time you will see and experience the magnificent outcome you asked for. Occasionally you won't even know how you benefited from an expected event, but when you ask for a magnificent outcome and feel sincerely grateful for it, you're using the mathematical law of attraction and you must receive a magnificent outcome back somewhere at some time, guaranteed. Like in this case, I would like to quote one example of my sister. One of the beautiful things happened to her. Many times it happened. Like before we bought a car, like we used to travel in bus. And while she was traveling from Mulbagal to our place, it's a native place, so one place to another place, and she went to toilet and just the bus passed away. I mean, she missed the bus. And like after traveling, like after coming, and she got another bus, and while coming from another bus, the bus which she missed met with an accident. So she's really felt really grateful, and she felt that, okay, my soul is always guiding me. Usually she won't go to toilets, in the public toilets. But that day, for some reason, she went to toilet and she missed that bus. And whatever the bus she missed, she met with an accident. The bus met with an accident. So that's how you need to be grateful. So even if you miss bus, nothing serious is going. Out of this situation, only good will come to me. This is given by Louis Say. So tell this affirmation. I want you to type even in the chat box. Out of this situation, only good will come to me. Only positive things will happen to me. Type it in the chat box. Not only typing it here, every time, whenever you are like going to some tough situation, tell, out of this situation, only good will come to me. Let's do it right away now. All of you unmute yourself. Stretch your hands. All of you unmute yourself. Let's practice now only. Asha, Shira Mohan sir, all of you unmute. Kartik sir, Sanjeev sir, Monica Singh, please unmute. Stretch your hands completely. Out of this situation, only good will come to me.
Out of the situation, only good will come to me.
Out of this situation, I hear only good news, positive news.
Out of the situation, I only hear good and positive news.
Out of this situation, only positive things will come to me.
Out of the situation, only positive things will come to me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's done.
It's done.
It's done.
It's done.
It's done.
It's done.
Okay, how you're feeling now?
Good, sir. Very good.
Yeah.
Positive.
And whenever you come across any situation, maybe tough situation or a challenging situation, don't get afraid. Don't get tensed. Tell this affirmation. Stretch your hand. Okay, out of the situation, only good will come to me. Out of this situation, I hear only good news, positive news. Out of this situation, only positive things will happen to me. If you tell, then definitely you're going to attract only positive things. Like how my sister, she saved from that accident because of her start being grateful, and she used to tell this affirmation all the time. Out of the situation only good will happen, good will come to me. And she missed that bus, and she got another bus, and she came back home safely. So that's a beauty of this work. Don't just underestimate. Like even one of our team member, Chandrika, and she gave, like before starting her day, she gave intention, today is going to be very happy and joyful day. And yeah, they met with an accident, but it's not a severe accident. Actually they're supposed to be, the accident was, should be, it have been more intense, but because of giving intention, both she and her husband saved, and only small injuries. So never ever underestimate this magnificent outcome or giving gratitude or this intention process. It works all the time. It creates miracles and it creates magics. Now it's time to use it more consciously. And whenever you see, it's guaranteed, it works. It worked for my sister also. It worked for me all the time. It worked for many people. It is working for millions of people, and it works for you also. Only thing is now you have to believe it. Just a second. Whenever you find yourself thinking there is chance at play with something in your life, thinking I have no control over something, when you find yourself hoping something will turn out well, remember that there is no chance for the law of attraction. You will get what you think and what you are feeling. There is no luck. It's a law. Don't call luck, call it as a law of attraction. What you think and what you feel is what you attract into your life. If you think and feel negative, definitely negative things are going to happen. If you think and feel positive, definitely positive things are going to happen. It's guaranteed, and it happens every single time without any exception, because it is a law. How law of gravity works, without any exception, same way law of attraction also works. Gratitude helps protect you from attracting what you do not want. See, this is a beauty. Gratitude helps protect you from attracting what you do not want, bad outcomes, and it ensures you get what you do want, and magnificent outcomes. This one statement. You can take a picture or you can take a screenshot of this. When you are grateful for magnificent outcomes, you are using universal law and changing hopes and chance into faith and certainty. When gratitude becomes your way of life, you automatically go into everything you do with gratitude, knowing that magic of gratitude will produce a magnificent outcome. So wherever you use it, so wherever you get a chance, make sure you use this like magnificent outcomes process. Be grateful for it, and law of attraction will never fail in bringing the good things into your life or the positive things into your life. The more you practice this magnificent outcomes and make it daily habit, the more magnificent outcomes you will attract into your life. Less and less you will find yourself in situation that you do not want to be in. You won't find yourself in wrong places at the wrong time. And no matter what happens in your day, you will know with absolute certainty that the outcome will be magnificent. Not just the outcome, it is going to be a magnificent outcome. But you have to make it a daily habit. You have to do it every day consciously with awareness. At the beginning of today, choose 3 separate situations where you would like magnificent outcomes. Like today, you can think of major activities, major tasks that you're going to perform. Give this magnificent, do this magnificent outcome. So what you have to do is, like, let's say you have a client meeting, okay? Client meeting, example, give you an example. The client meeting today, the meeting with my client is going to turn out well, and I'm going to get fruitful results. I'm going to get the positive outcome or the magnificent outcome out of this meeting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's done, it's done, it's done. This is very simple. Do this way and see the magic. And you can choose 3 things that are important to you in your life currently, such as job interview, coming up, an application for loan, an exam, or doctor's appointment. You can also start by selecting 3 things that are normally humdrum activities for you, because when the magic happens to those humdrum activities, you will be really convinced that you attract the magnificent outcome. So whatever you have, you are feeling negative about it. Okay, there is no way seems for me, or there is no way to get out of this situation. For that situation, use this magnificent outcome process. Then you really get convinced, and you will get a conviction. Oh, this works 100%. then you will believe strongly in this magnificent outcomes process. Then from that onwards, from now onwards, your life is going to be really, really beautiful with this magnificent outcomes process or segment intending process. Both are same. And for example, you could choose your drive to work, like a drive to work from home place to workplace, and doing the ironing, going to the bank or post office, picking up the kids, paying the bills, or collecting the emails. Make a written list of 3 situations you have chosen for magnificent outcomes. Use gratitude's magical power as you write each one. Imagine that you are writing about each one after it has happened, as if it has happened. So this is a format. Thank you for magnificent outcome to my client meeting, or to my journey from my home place to workplace, or from workplace to home place, or my doctor's appointment, or my easy shopping of groceries, or easy shopping of clothing or apparels, whatever you wanted. For the second step of this magical practice, you are going to choose 3 unexpected things that arise today. Use the magical power of gratitude for that magnificent outcome. So let's say you come across any unexpected things that arise today, and don't get afraid, don't get tensed. Use the magical power of gratitude for the magnificent outcome as well. You could do this practice before you take 3 phone calls, or before you open 3 emails or 3 letters in the mail, before you do an unexpected errand or anything else unexpected that comes up in the day. This part of this practice is not so much about what unexpected events you choose, as it is about you practicing gratitude for the magnificent outcomes on the little unexpected things. Each time an unexpected event arises, close your eyes briefly if you can, and mentally say and feel the magic words. Thank you for the magnificent outcome to what? You can tell these statements for the magnificent or unexpected situations. Then the situation is going to be turn out really positive, turn out well. You cannot do this magical practice too much, because the more you practice it, the more magnificent outcomes you will have in your life as a matter of course. But practicing it today will get you into the idea of it, and in the future, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you are hoping for a good outcome or thinking you need luck, you will immediately turn to that magical power of gratitude, and the magnificent outcomes a certainty in your life. It becomes more certain the more you practice it. And do not think that you have to start with everything that you have for today. So just start with few. And Rhonda Byrne suggested only start with three outcomes or 3 situations, and tell us, thank you for the magnificent outcome to my client meeting, or my visit to temple, my visit to this particular place, or my doctor's appointment, or my shopping, grocery shopping, or my apparel shopping. So give this intention for any of your 3. Start with 3, and every day, and the more you do it, it becomes more easy, and the magnificent outcomes becomes certainty, becomes, you will get a conviction on this process when you use it more oftenly, especially or to your unexpected, some tough situations you come across usually will be tense, but that's where you have to use this magnificent outcome process consciously to that tough situations. Then it is going to turn out really well, it is going to turn out positive. So don't get tensed, just relax and use this process. And magic practice number 2, count your blessings. So first, let us write down 10 blessings. So now I want every one of you to take out your gratitude journal, and for the new members, what you can do is you have to maintain a separate notebook. So for next separate notebook for gratitude practice, though it is for only for next 7 days. And after that also, we are gonna write gratitude every single day during the night process. So I would suggest you to keep a separate notebook. If you don't have a separate notebook for today, you can write it in some notebook, and from tomorrow onwards, you can buy a new book for gratitude. If you're already been practicing it, you can continue in the same notebook. Yeah. Make a list of 10 blessings. This is the first step you have to do. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful, and write at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as much as grateful for that blessing as you can. This is the first step what we are going to do. And the second step is at the beginning of the day, choose 3 things or situations that are important to you where you want magnificent outcome. List your 3 things and write each one as though you are writing after it has happened. Thank you for the magnificent outcome to my shopping or to my doctor's appointment, whatever you want. As you go through your day, choose 3 unexpected events that come up in your day where you can be grateful for a magnificent outcome. Each time, close your eyes, mentally say and feel, thank you for magnificent outcome too. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand. So this is very important because we're going to do self-love 21st also. Like today is the last day. We're going to do it now itself, like after this gratitude session, because today night we have a puja for only for today, and tomorrow it's a holiday. You can take a holiday for tomorrow, and tomorrow only morning class. Today and tomorrow only morning class. Even and today's self-love, we are going to complete self-love of 21 days, and we're going to do it today, and no night session today, and tomorrow also no night session, only morning session. And just attend, and night you can just relax and enjoy. Again from Monday onwards, you're going to have full-fledged sessions like morning 7 to 7:30, night 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Millennial night routine is going to continue from Monday onwards. Okay, as usual. Okay. And yeah, please remember this, because you have to do this. Nobody will be there because today we have no session at night. So you have to do it just before you go to bed. Hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Yes, let us focus on each step at a time. So now write why you are, okay, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you are grateful, say the magic words, thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Now it's 7:36. We'll take 10 minutes, 7:46. So make sure you finish fast, because we have self-love also after this session. Let us finish fast. And even if you are writing, 5 or 10 things only, remember to feel, not just writing it, but make sure you're feeling. Reread that list. Why you are grateful. When you think of why you are grateful, and you could feel the emotions strongly.